Stallion. You just keep dying on me, bro. Even Humphrey's getting hurt. Whoop. There we go. Up we go. I think this one's pretty straightforward. Power gloves. Actually, she can keep the wing boots because she's the only one who can really use them at the moment. Power bonus. Well, I know where that's going. There you go, dude. Oh, one thing I didn't mention was that every person has a hidden innate skill in different elements. So, for example, Luke is very, very, very excellent at wind magic. So, wind will always be very compatible with him. Other ones will not have, and Flick is very compatible with lightning magic. So it's a hidden number. You just have to experiment a bit and see which ones they're compatible the most with. Some people are compatible with more than one. Jean is pretty compatible with a few because she's like a top-notch magician. But it's a hidden number, unfortunately. It does it until Suikoden 3. It doesn't really come out to show what those numbers are or how close they are. In number 3, they have skills that you can actually build up, but it can only build up a certain amount depending on how compatible you are with that element. So you might be able to get fire magic up to level C, but you could get lightning magic up to level A, so that person would be really good at lightning. Hey Chloe! Welcome! We've still got 3 hours left. Just under 3 hours. Oh Lord. Oh, I should probably give you a rundown. What was the last thing you remembered, Chloe? The last thing you remembered happening in the game. I'll give you a quick rundown of what's going on. Morning, Tungaman. I'm not tipsy yet. Alright. So Chloe remembers being captured by the elves and then Valeria let us out. What do you remember, Tunga? Alright, so you're pretty much near each other. So Valeria let us out. We went to the dwarves' house. They said basically, we've got this, they said, it's like straight after the elves. We went to the dwarves' hut. They were like, oh yeah, the burning mirror, it's our special weapon, but nobody could steal it. And then we proved them wrong by going into their vault and stealing something of theirs. Then they said, okay, we'll make a cannon. But on our way back, we noticed that the big elf tree was on fire. They'd killed everybody. They'd used the flash cannon thing on everybody and killed everyone. So we ran back there, and of course Kirkus was really upset because Sylvana was in Sylvian, his girlfriend was in the tree, and he had a ring that he was going to ask her to marry him with. And then we found out that we figured we'd need to go back to the castle. So we went back to the castle, went to go back. Halfway through the kobold village, we got attacked. Valeria was taken. Out of nowhere came Stallion, and that's a really fast elf, and Sylvana, and Matau, and they'd warned Matau that something bad was going on. So Sylvana was still alive, and she was reunited with it was very cute. It was a very touching scene. She was reunited with Kirkus, and then they had this big hug, and they were very happy. Then we had this big war. We took over that place, the place where the burning mirror was. We could have killed the guy, but we chose to keep him alive and to add him to our group because he was being controlled by a black rune. Then we went back home. What did we do after that? We decided to check out... Yes, she was still alive. We decided to check out the other side of the lake. Got over there, fought a war with Milik Oppenheimer, and he had poisonous plants, so we had to find this doctor named Lucan. We found Lucan, but Oppenheimer stole him away and put him in his dungeon. So we went into this jail, and on the way out, Oppenheimer, that's the guy with the really gaudy clothes. Yes, we went back to Oshida Castle. We went back to the guy with really gaudy clothes right at the start. He smashed this bottle, and it was full of Liu Kang. Liu Kang? Lucan. Louis Can. Anyway, so we went back to the thing, the start of the thing when we got him out, and the guy smashed open a bottle of these man-eating spores, and there was no way for us to escape except for this door with a lever in front of it. So we got pushed through, and the door closed, and Gremio got eaten by the man-eating spores. So he's dead now, and that was really sad. Yeah, rest in peace, Gremio. And then we had to fight our... we took over that area. We found out that Oppenheimer was also getting controlled by this black rune that Windy had given him. And we decided to add him to our group as well. Yeah, they ate his whole body and his eyes and everything. It was really, really sad. So Gremio's no longer around. Then we had to oh god, I'm skipping some stuff because it's just filler stuff like collecting people and that. Then we had to go to we had to basically go through a few dungeons. Our father popped up, and he wanted to kill... it was his turn to fight us, and we had nothing to fight him against. We tried, but we got absolutely destroyed by his armoured cavalry. Then we remembered that Odessa had made those spears, and at that point Flick came back and he found out that Odessa was really dead, and he was pissed off. He was so angry. So Flick was really pissed. He came back and he was like, Odessa's dead! No! Why? I'm not listening to you guys! Ah! And then we decided we had to work together. So we went to this place to get the spears that she'd designed, that she put away. And then we had a one-on-one with Dad, and Pan came back during all this time. I don't know if you remember that. Anyway, he had one-on-one. We had one-on-one with Pan versus Dad, and the first time we got trounced. Second time, no, Flick didn't murder all the bad guys. Pan had one-on-one. He managed to beat our Dad, but Dad was still alive. And then Dad, what happened? Pan was covering our escape. Yeah. And at that place, if you're not careful, he will die. And you will lose the good ending of the game if you're not careful. But I had him up enough levels to keep him alive. So, yeah, they fought one-on-one. He managed to stay alive. We got him back. Then we had the big war against Dad, and we absolutely wrecked his shit. Then we had 1v1 with Dad, and we killed him. And that was really sad, because, you know, it was our dad. But we had to. And then we went to the south of where the Flower Castle was. And that's where Flick came from. And Flick come from this place called Warrior Village. And there's this vampire there. There's this vampire there called Necklord. And he was stealing the young girls, to get married with them. He had like 70 brides. And this girl named Tenga, who was the daughter of the Warrior Village chief, where Flick came from, she was not having none of that. And her boyfriend wasn't happy with it either. And she ended up going with him to save her boyfriend because he was going to kill him. And we had to stop the wedding, but we couldn't kill the vampire because we didn't have any weapon to hurt him. So we went to this temple where there was a cave in there. Yes, a vampire. Necklord. Stealing girls again, indeed. We went into the cave and we found this one of the other true runes, the night sword, the true rune of night, and it turned itself into a sword, and it's for slaying vampires basically. But it sent us back in time, and we saw the day that Ted's whole village got burnt down, and it was Windy, Necklord, and this guy named Yuba, who seemed to be a demonish type of person with blonde hair and black armor. They burnt his town to the ground, and we tried to bring him back with us, but we couldn't, and that was 300 years in the past. Then we got the sword. We went and stopped the wedding. We managed to kill Necklord. And then we've just come back and we've been told Victor's gone off. Yeah, we went back in time. Victor's gone off to say, because the thing with Necklord was that he killed Victor's whole town and killed all Victor's family in that way years ago. Oh yeah, they burned his town and killed everybody in it, for Ted's town. But Necklord killed all of Victor's town, and